You know, there's not many dominant big men in the league these days. It's a sign of the times, but it's my fault.
Would you like to see the center position back on the All-Star ballot?
Would you like to ask me why it's my fault?
No, I know why it's your fault, because everything's your fault.
No, it's my fault because I killed them all. But yes, I would love to see the center back. Love to see guys play inside, bump and grind, and dominate. But, as I said earlier, there's not many dominant big men in the league these days.
Thank you all for tuning in. We really do appreciate it. For Shaquille O'Neal, I'm Ernie Johnson. Let's go out to Kevin Harlan.
Greetings, everyone. 2K Sports brings you the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr as we get set to bring you all the action. We'll see the West All-Stars and the East All-Stars. And here are the East All-Stars now. I'll look at the West All-Stars starting group. Griffin is out there with Kevin Love. Then it's Harden. Then it's Durant. And it's Curry in at the point guard position. Irving attacking. It's rebounded by Curry.
Boy, they were ready for him right there. I mean, totally collapsed the defense on him.
Durant in the corner. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Durant's got the game going here with the first basket for the West All-Stars. LeBron with it. Outside Irving. Back to James. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars.
You see the defenders get out of his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the bucket, but not that time.
And Durant gets it to go.
You can't give him that shot. I mean, a few open looks are all it takes, and he could really get rolling.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Outside Irving. Out to Wade. Clock at 6. Back to Irving. Fires the three. And he gets it to go. Irving's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
I thought the defense really kind of slacked off there. He's going to drill those threes when he gets a good look.
They double-team Curry. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. Now let's go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to catch up with head coach Scott Brooks.
Coach and I talked, and he definitely wasn't concerned with the game's outcome. He said the only things I'm worried about in this game are making sure everyone gets enough time on the floor and nobody gets hurt. We'll keep our fingers crossed, guys.
Thanks, Doris. Now, here is Irving. And that one's good. Irving's got 5 points so far.
Really aggressive play, taking it to the rim against the big man.
Tell you what, I love that fearless attitude.
And Curry, here we go. The layup missed.
Now, he was right there, but the defensive pressure forced that miss.
Well contested. That really made it a tough shot.
LeBron with it. And Griffin picks him up defensively. Out to Wade. Banked in off the glass.
And the layup just gift-wrapped right there. I mean, he had a clear path to the basket.
West All-Stars still look like they're getting going. It's a three-point game. And Durant, here we go, can't hit. And here are the East All-Stars now. Here's James. The shot's good on the assist by Wade.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars.
Well, he's got to be disappointed with his team's play over the course of this run. And, thus the timeout. You got to talk things over, try to get back into the game.
Something has to change for them as they haven't looked good at all during this run. So the timeout is appropriate here.
And some changes here for the East. Chris Bosh has checked in for Noah. Anthony comes in for Paul Millsap. And John Wall subbed in for Dwayne Wade. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Griffin against Bosch. In the corner, Harden. Back to Griffin. And nothing is falling for him right now. The East All-Stars on offense. Stolen by Harden. Curry attacking. Harden kicks to Durant. His three-pointers off the mark. Here's LeBron. And the heave doesn't get to the rim.
That's flat out embarrassing.
Wall with the steal. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Harden kicks to Love. And the three ball is good.
An unusual skill set for a big man. The long-range shot that gives you such good spacing offensively.
On the wing, James. Defended by Durant. And James throws it down.
You know, guys, I would call that methodical but explosive. You know, he waits for the opportunity and then boom, right to the rack.
1:58 left in the first quarter. It's Curry with the drive. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. West All-Stars shooting their first free throws of the game. The first free throw is good. And some changes here for the West All-Stars. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Griffin. Anthony Davis comes in for Kevin Love. For Kevin Durant.
Boy, his free throw shooting, just another reason he's such a good all-around player.
Now, here is Irving. He has 5. James kicks to Anthony. It's stolen by Davis. It's Harden with the drive. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Now Wall. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Irving against Lillard, and the call will be against LaMarcus Aldridge. And some changes here for the East. Hibbert comes in for LeBron. And it's Johnson in for Kyrie Irving. And West also making a switch. Chris Paul, he's checked in for Curry. Here's Wall.
Oh, how about that basketball, fans? Wow.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rack.
You know, the guys on the bench are going crazy right now at the sight of that jam.
Paul kicks to Aldridge. He dishes it to Harden. Aldridge with a screen on Anthony. It's stolen by Anthony. He lobs it up, and the slam dunk by Wall.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. That's losing basketball.
And especially when you can't afford to give up any buckets. That pushes this lead up instead of going the other way.
Here's Lillard, following the basket by John Wall. Dishes to Paul, the tray, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Paul's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. And Wall kicks to Anthony. Anthony left side. Johnson outside. Back to Anthony. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by LaMarcus Aldridge. Here is Lillard. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Harden dishes to Paul. He kicks to Lillard. Here's Harden. And the layup's good off the glass.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
Here's Wall. And that one's good. Wall's got 6 points.
And that's a difficult shot in the face of a defender that towers over.
Well, you know, he almost seems to enjoy those mismatches, Steve. It gives him a chance to show what a strong finisher he is.
Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the East All-Stars.
Guys, their penetration has been outstanding. I mean, it's actually been great. They're really finding those holes in the defense.
And I like the physical play we're seeing, too, because this is a club that's really pounding the paint area and scoring inside.
Johnson is out there with Anthony. Then it's Roy Hibbert. Then it's Wall. And it's Wade in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 out there for the East All-Stars. Johnson attacking. The shot will not go. Now the West All-Stars the other way. Paul kicks to Durant. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And that's going to be out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
A nice play to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
I tell you what, guys, if he gets there a fraction earlier, that's a steal.
Here's what the East is going with right now. Joakim Noah is checked in for Hibbert. Millsap comes in for Johnson. And Irving subbed in for John Wall. And West also making a switch. Love's checked in.
And that's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
Irving attacking. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Wade passes to Irving. 6 on the shot clock. Up and in on the layup. Irving's got 7.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint. I guess the good news is they've taken away the outside shot.
Well, you know what? It doesn't matter how good their perimeter defense is if they're going to allow inside looks as easy as that.
That's pretty much been the norm for them, getting their points off assists and great ball movement.
Nice rhythm and flow for this team. Tremendous communication and alertness.
Back to Anthony. That drops. Anthony's got the game tied up here for the East All-Stars.
Beautiful finger roll to cap that drive off. He knows how to finish with some flair and flavor, guys.
And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Hi, Kevin. In the past, as you know, Chris Bosh tried to bulk up, but he's accepted his frame and his finesse game, saying, quote, "It's different now. The game is a lot faster. I don't bang anymore. It's not my strength, and I understand that." He's become more perimeter-oriented, and why not, Kevin? He said he realized that you do get one more point for threes. Gentlemen, over to you.
Perimeter shooting big men. Very much in demand, Doris. Thanks. LeBron's checked in for the East. Curry's checked in for the West. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Parker drives in, and he gets the bucket.
They've got to continue to put pressure on the defense by probing inside. That's what's really working for them.
And when you're doing the job they are inside, it takes pressure off the perimeter guys.
Outside Irving. It's up a 3. The West All-Stars pull it in. Millsap, there's the bucket. Good.
It's a great play under the boards for him, and you know that's the standard that he sets. It seems like all those second chance points, I mean, they're there for him game in, game out.
Parker dishes to Curry. No good from outside.
Well, that's clearly a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look at.
Well, true. The defenders shouldn't relax just because he missed that one. He's capable of getting hot in a hurry.
James kicks to Wade. Shot clock at 6 from outside the arc. And the rebound goes to Nowitzki.
He has not been on his game, and you know, their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not helped the situation.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Griffin's checked in. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Durant, no good. Durant's gone 2 for 5 tonight. Millsap with it, guarded now by Kevin Love. It's Millsap with the drive. Stupendous rush to the rim and a mighty slam on the end of it.
But through the teeth of some pretty soft D, I can't help but say that.
Well, let's see how that impacts things here, because those kinds of plays sometimes can be game changers on both sides.
Curry with the steal. A pull-up. Love with the bucket. Love's got 4 this quarter. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the West All-Stars.
They've come out in attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing the ball repeatedly.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
The feed to Durant. Misses off the left iron.
You know, not only is the game